Hey, it's Joe from So's Real Thoughts, and I have Kristen from Sales on Film, and we went to AFI FEST, and we are here to review Xavier Dolan's Tom at the Farm.
Yes, otherwise known as Xavier Dolan.
Yeah, the French.
He's French-Canadian, so you can
I love those French-Canadians.
You can either say it the French way or the American way. Either way, whatever.
Yeah, this is his fourth feature, I think, and this is the first time he's actually playing the lead in his own film. And I know first and foremost he's an actor, and he was in Martyrs. Have you seen Martyrs?
No, I haven't.
It was
I didn't know that. No, he played the lead in his first two films.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Dang it! Sorry, did not watch his two first films. I only seen Lawrence anyways.
Yeah, he's the lead character in his first film, I Killed My Mother, and the second one, Les Amours Imaginaires, which is Heartbeats.
Oh yeah, okay. Those were on my list, but obviously I only got to watch Lawrence anyways. So Tom at the Farm, he's the lead, and it takes place at a farm, obviously. He's Tom. He goes to a farm because his lover passed away, and he's going to his family's house, the lover's family's house, for his funeral, and kind of transition his life there.
Yeah. It's all of that is unveiled very slowly. At first, you don't know why he's at the farm.
Yeah.
You don't know until gradually that the person who's died was his lover. And his lover, his lover's mother is there at the farm, and his brother.
Yeah.
So the mother and the brother knows that Tom is gay and was the lover of his recently departed brother, but the mom doesn't know, or she's in denial. It's kind of unclear which. We should say that unlike his previous films, which are very partly autobiographical but very lush and romantic, and sort of, I would compare him to like a young Almodovar, maybe a little bit.
Okay.
This movie is like a psychological thriller.
Yeah.
It's a total genre film that has some interesting things to say about like sexuality and homophobia and like pretending to be somebody you're not, and where like lies and identity can sort of get you into trouble. But it's a total departure from his other works, so if you are familiar with his other works, just go into this knowing that this is a total genre piece, and it's the first one that he hasn't written himself. It was adapted from a stage play.
Oh snap, I didn't know that.
Yeah, okay. It was adapted from a play, which is why a lot of the times there's only like four main characters, and so a lot of it is sort of play-like in that you just kind of have a lot of scenes between a couple characters. There's not...
Is that why, because what I had problems with it was, even though it had this noir feeling and almost has this Hitchcockian tone to it, and it was super dark, and it had like an amazing soundtrack, I just felt like the characters and scenes weren't fleshed out enough, and I don't know if that's due to it being...
I think a lot of the movie is sort of based on mysteriousness.
Yeah.
Because you come to realize that the brother is playing a lot of like sick psychological games with Tom. The mom maybe knows more than she's letting on, and there's a very, very dark secret around the brother and his notoriety in the small town.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I wish they would have fleshed out a little bit, but in retrospect, I think it's a really good concept, especially when it is like simmer in such mysterious
I mean, because a lot of it is about Tom he's like a very metropolitan guy, obviously liberal, queer, and he goes to the country, and the country is a place where his kind is not really welcome, and there are a lot of like very dark small town secrets and so it's him going into a place of unknown and then trying to survive there and sort of getting sucked into their way of life. It's like a dairy farm, so he ends up like staying for a couple weeks and helping them raise the cows, because he has this connection to this family that he's never met before through his lover, but he starts to sort of come under their spell. So it's kind of Hitchcockian in that way, that it's I mean, there's a lot of suspense and mystery, but a lot of it is purposefully obscure, I think. So for long parts of the runtime, like, you don't know what's going on.
Yeah, definitely.
And there are a lot of revelations where you're like, whoa, where did that come from? Or whoa, that's a like really weird, like, veering into a different direction. So it keeps, I think that can kind of be surprising and startling, but like, the more I think about the movie, the more I actually like it.
Yeah, me too. Now that I know, like, new information and really think about it, I might have need to watch it again. But my initial reaction was that I really wanted to know, like, the story a little bit more, because you could have, like, the story based on mysterious themes, but I felt like the door wasn't open wide enough. Like, I didn't get enough of a glimpse into their world. Only, like, very small part, and I had to kind of piece everything together, and that wasn't as satisfying enough at times. But
yeah, I get what you mean, because the movie, no spoilers here, but the movie ends on a very big revelation, like in another movie where that might have been like the catalyst towards the finale, where Tom comes to understand some things and the viewer comes to understand some things about the brother and the town and the backstory, where other movies might continue for another 20-30 minutes. The movie just ends. So it kind of leaves the viewer like okay, I think I sort of understand what's happening, but maybe not. There is also, I think we should say, like, a strong undercurrent of like political subtext, or with the homophobia, and specifically sort of a commentary on the older brother kind of being symbolic of America, and Tom being symbolic of Canada, because it's very, very like subtle, but there is this one moment where the brother is wearing like a jacket, like a jersey, like that says USA, and he's constantly beating up on Tom and like being very aggressive.
I did not see that
And so I think, and plus at the end, they use a song that's pretty much about, I won't spoil what song it is, but it's pretty much about like how the singer is upset with the way that like gay people are treated in the country, and so he's like, so there's
a whole different information, so I definitely should go watch it again. I think one of the other parts was that, because I haven't seen his first two films, that I couldn't disconnect him from being the director and the actor. Like, for me, I was like, whoa, like, I can't really take you as seriously, because I know you're the director, and it's so spotlighted on you, and you're kind of...
Yeah, I mean, I think the film probably would have been improved if he got a different actor to play Tom. Not that Xavier Dolan's acting necessarily is bad, but it does come off a little bit of narcissistic, because there are a lot of kind of long...
This is all about him.
Takes on his face, and very... So, I mean, personally, I thought that Lawrence Anyways was his best feature.
It was so good,
and he's not, that's the only one in which he hasn't starred. So I think maybe if he had gotten a different actor to play Tom,
definitely.
So I think some of that subtext might have been erased, because it wouldn't be him necessarily making a criticism on screen. But I think the overall narrative would probably be a little stronger. It was, when I watched it, I thought it was okay. With time, I think it's a little better. Maybe like
with time, I think it is, and after multiple viewings, I think it's one of
I think it'll get
better,
richer the more you watch
experience.
it.
Especially the soundtrack. My God, it was so hypnotizing.
That was very like Hitchcockian. It was very like overpowering and very, very dramatic. It was good.
It was the best. That's the part I liked. But yeah, definitely we'll probably have to watch it again, and maybe we'll do another review. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyways, follow Kristen on salesonfilm.tumblr.com, and we will see you guys next time.
Okay.
Bye.